The doctor examined the child was very gentle. What will come, children? The doctor. What will come? Who or whom? The doctor dash examined the child was very gentle. Come on, children, you can tell me this one. The doctor who examined the child was very gentle. I live in Canada. Dash is a densely populated country. Canada, very good. Which is a densely populated country. Lee teaches a class of students. Dash, the native language is not English. Yes, whose native language is not English. Yesterday I ran into an old friend. Old friend.
Whom I have not seen.
Yes, absolutely correct. Whom I had not seen for years. Dan says he will always remember the day Dash's parents first bought him a bike for his birthday.
When?
Very good.
Which?
When his parents first bought him a bike for his birthday. That's the drawer
Which I keep.
which I keep my jewelry. Where I keep my jewelry. The town dash I used to live is not was not very big.
Where?
The town where I used to live, was not very big. The people dash house I am staying at are very kind to me.
Whose house?
Yes, the people whose house I am staying are very kind to me. Whose house? In this store, dash you said you bought the fishing equipment. In this store,
Which you said?
yes, which you said you bought the fishing equipment. Here is the place dash grandpa
Where
always.
grandpa?
Very good.
Where?
Very good. I'm in need of a coat. Dash will keep me warm.
Which will?
Which or that can come. We don't have a big enough room in dash. We can apply a sample test.
Which we can apply simple test.
We don't have a big enough room in which we can apply sample test. Why don't you consult someone?
Who has?
Yes,
Who
who has
has?
experienced the same troubles. The woman dash husband is a football player, always complains about the stains.
The woman whose husband?
Yes, the woman whose husband is a football player always complains about the stains. Stains.
Which never come off easy.
Very good, which never come off easily. Here is a big thank you to all Dash contributed to this wonderful website.
Who contributed?
Yes, who contributed to this wonderful website. What I'm going to tell you is something. What I'm going to tell you is something
When you
Dash you will never forget in your life.
which
You will never forget in your life. The severe drought dash occurred.
Which occurred last
Yes,
Which occurred last summer.
last summer. Ruined the crop.
ruined the crop.
The voters were overwhelming against the candidate. Dash
Whose
proposal
proposal?
called for.
Whom?
Whose proposals?
Ma'am, whose?
Whose proposals? Yes, children, turn on your cameras, everyone, and try to do this in your notebook. So she worked for a man. The man used to be an athlete. She worked for a man. The man used to be an athlete. You have to join it with relative clause. She worked for a man. She worked for a man who used to be an athlete. Very good. They called a lawyer. The lawyer lived nearby. Yes, Imad. Tell me this one.
They called a lawyer who lived nearby.
Very good. Who lived nearby. I sent an email to my brother. My brother lives in Australia. Can you reply me in chat? Yes.
Hello.
I sent an email to my brother who lives in Australia. The customer liked the waitress. The waitress was very friendly. The customer liked the waitress. Very good. Who was very friendly. We broke the computer. The computer belonged to my father. We broke the computer. We broke the computer. Not whose. Which belonged to my father. I dropped a glass. The glass was new. I dropped a glass. The glass was new. I dropped the glass which was new. She loves books. The books have happy endings. She loves the books which have happy endings. Yes. They live in a city. The city is in the north of England. They live in the city. They live in the city which is in the north of England. The man is in the garden. The man is wearing a blue jumper. Very good. The man is in the garden who is wearing a blue jumper. The girl works in a bank. The girl is from India. The girl who works in a bank is from India. My sister has 3 children. My sister lives in Australia. My sister has 3 children who lives in Australia. The waiter was rude. The waiter was wearing a blue shirt. The waiter was rude who was wearing a blue shirt. The waiter who was wearing a blue shirt was rude. You will write in this way. The waiter who was wearing a blue shirt was rude. The money is in the kitchen. The money belongs to John. The money which is in the kitchen belongs to John. The money which is in the kitchen belongs to John. The table got broken. The table was my grandmother's. The table which was broken was my grandmother's. The table which was broken was my grandmother's. Absolutely correct, children. Good attempt. So I want you to write them up now. All of you write it. Write it down, children.